Hello, my YouTube family. I am tired, and my father almost pissed me off. He has a tendency, of when he wants me to do something, it's like he'll open the door as I'm coming in, and he's like, yeah, could you do me a favor? Not how you doing? How was your day? And then when he sees that, I get that face like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Then he realizes, oh, hey, how was your day? It's too late. It's too late. So he did that to me just a few minutes ago. Because he has something on his mind and he cannot wait to share it with me. It's something for me to do, of course. But after a while, I cooled off. As he was talking, I cooled off. And, he had a story for me from his job, and I had a story for him from my job. Not really a story so much, but I'm going to be repeating myself. Again, you'll know what I'm talking about. In any event, you see what the theme of the day is, right? After our wicked, wicked snowstorm and our day off yesterday, because you didn't see me yesterday, right? It would have been a lovely thing to have not come in today either. But, I mean, we got the weather hotline. It was basically, you had yesterday off, get your sorry asses in today. And there ain't going to be no late delay, get your asses in at 9. Well, that message was only for half the people that showed up, because the other half said, screw you, I ain't going nowhere. So it was pretty much like a skeleton crew today. And can I tell you that I was this close to calling in sick? I'm talking about, ooh, I was close, honey. But then something said, Nancy, don't rock no boats. You got to go in anyway. And so I did. All right, people. Lips of the day. I've done this one before. And let's start with the liner. Jordana Plush Red. That's the liner. Aligned. And filled is, well, first of all, let me show you. It is CoverGirl. Here we go. CoverGirl. There it is. Lip Perfection in 305 Hot Passion. Now, I must love me some Hot Passion, because I've done a numerous amount of looks with this lipstick. And so here's Hot Passion, people. There it is. This is Hot Passion. Smooth as silk. Love it. And that's basically it in a nutshell. That's lips of the day. My day was working fine until I got an email from my supervisor. Just giving me, I am flying to New Orleans, and this is my flight, and this. I mean, she's giving me a paragraph and a half of stuff that I have not learned yet. No. The Barton's phone, the Barton's car service. Okay, I got that, and I still don't have the full information on that. But you giving me, you leaving such and such. You're giving me the day you're leaving, the time for you to be picked up, JFK. You don't give me the airline. You give me what day you're coming back, if it's the same airline. But you want me to call Barton's and tell them to pick you up at such and such, drop you off at JFK. And of course, the first question is going to be, well, what airline is she taking? I'll have to get back to you on that one. Because, the mind meld that I thought that she must think that we're doing is not working too tough with us two. Maybe she's doing it with so-and-so who's leaving on Friday. Maybe they had a mind meld situation going. And, after a while, so-and-so just knew exactly what to do and exactly what, maybe that's how it worked for them. But newbie over here, the one that you dump the responsibilities on, you need to fresher course. I need a fresher course or a refresh course or a refresher course, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you're going to have to teach me how to do that. What is he doing? I can't, people. Love him to death. Love him to death. And can I tell you a little something about him, which kind of melted my heart? So it's about 5:20 at work today. And I just wanted to kill time. I'll get back to the other story in a minute. Wanted to kill time, so I went to the North Shore Animal League site where you hit adopt and you can adopt a dog or a cat. Of course, I went to cat. And there were 2 black cats. I'm talking twins of him. And there's a reason why they were twins of him. I was reading their description. I forgot the names, but I was reading their description. And their description was they'd been picked up from a hoarder situation. They were rescued and brought in to North Shore Animal League in 2013. They rescued them from a hoarding situation. They had to be family of his, because I adopted him in 2013. He's a rescue from a hoarder situation, and they look just like him. Like it could have been the litter that he was from. And I'm reading it and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is Tom's family. 2 black cats. Like you had to adopt both of them together. I think one of them's name is Omelet, if I'm not mistaken. Look it up. Look it up. And they're 2 black cats. They look just like him. And I'm almost certain, like my gut tells me that they are rescued from the same situation that he was rescued from. And they're just now being adopted. They just now groomed them, and because they also said, and they haven't been socialized. He was not a socialized cat. They weren't socialized, so it's going to take them time to warm up to you. Took him almost a year to warm up to me, and it's exact same situation. So I have a feeling that those are maybe his brothers. I think it's a girl and a boy, Omelet and something. I'm almost sure one of them is called Omelet. I know there's a cat on that site named Omelet. I do know that much. But I was reading and I'm like, oh my God, that they have to be from the same litter as him. But God help me. He's my love. He's my world. Oh Lord, I'm being buzzed again. Sorry, can't talk right now. Okay, so back to the situation at hand. So she sent me, my supervisor sent me all of this. And she sends me information, but it's not complete information. So how am I supposed to make these reservations for you if you are not giving me all of the information that I need? You want a rental car, and you don't tell me what kind. Do you want a luxury car? Do you want a standard car? Do you want an economic car? Economy car? What? Do you want a smoking car? A non-smoking car? These are things that I am going to need information on. But you're not helping me in the least. So after just being completely frustrated and not being able to do a damn, because I really did want to do at least complete the Barton's situation by myself, because I'd done that before. Remember last week or 2 weeks ago or whenever it was, I think it was last week, when I called Barton's and then so-and-so calls Barton's again and gives them the exact same information that I gave them. But once again, my supervisor is not giving me all the information. So, and then she's talking about the travel and the flight and this and that. We're going to have to wait for such and such to come back, because she was in earlier today. And then I see such and such with her coat on, but it was around lunchtime. So I'm thinking she went out to lunch. Oh no, she left for the day. So I had to, I called my supervisor. Do you think she would have picked up? She didn't pick up because she wasn't in her office. I found this out later on, after I had sent her an email letting her know that I'm sorry, Anna is teaching me certain things, but she hasn't taught me everything on that program, and that includes your travel information. So we're going to have to wait until she comes back. And she said, well, she's not going to be coming back today. We'll do it tomorrow. And she's telling me this after I had sent her the email with all the information. But when I was going downstairs for my lunch, she and it was the three musketeers, my supervisor and the two others, were coming out of the cafeteria, and I was going into the cafeteria. And I said, hey, I just sent you an email. And she's like, oh, what happened? And I said, no, nothing happened. It's just that, Anna is teaching me certain things, but she didn't get up to the point of the whole travel thing. So I can't really complete that. She goes, oh, don't worry about it. We'll do it tomorrow. I said, first of all, I asked her, is she coming back today? And she said, no, she'll be back tomorrow. I said, okay, well, she's going to have to teach me how to do that tomorrow. She said, oh, okay, no problem. And then she walked away with the two other amigos. So I hope she realizes I am trying to do my best to learn this information, but this chick is not teaching me properly. Okay? And she's leaving in 2 days. We would have had an extra day today, but she left early. So that leaves me tomorrow and Friday. And watch her leave early on Friday. So after that, boom, I am on my own. I'm on my own. But don't you know she had the audacity? Because she was teaching me, she told me about a particular expense report that she started for my supervisor. And she wanted to show me what was left that had to be done, which is fine, because with the expense report, I'm getting really good at it. So I knew exactly what she was talking about. I saw the page and I knew exactly what she was talking about. And I said, okay, as soon as this information comes, I'll complete it, submit it, and done. So that was fine. But then as she walked back, she was walking out of my office, well, the reception area. She said, she said it with a little bit of a clipped note to her voice. She said, you have to get all of this down before Friday. And without missing a beat, I said, you have to teach me all of this before Friday. And she was like, and I was like, I get it if you teach it to me right. Because once you leave and my supervisor sends me something that you did not teach me, I am going to have to tell her, who else does this kind of thing, because so-and-so did not teach me this. Okay. Can we talk about what did I write down? Oh, I know people are anxious to know about this. Well, yesterday was the storm, and yesterday we did not go anywhere. But no, my father did not shovel. Thank you, God. Shovel, not shuffle. Shovel. He did not shovel because as he was getting ready to go out and shovel, he realized that our next door neighbor, God bless him, had done it for us. So I am extraordinarily grateful. You know that for a fact. I'm extraordinarily grateful. So I wanted to tell you about that. And let's see. Okay, I already told you about the whole teaching me and not teaching me and all of that. But can we discuss those of us who are watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, sweet Jesus, let me, hold on, people, because if I don't read the message, it's going to just keep, okay, very short message. Can we talk about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Because Eileen Davidson was throwing a poker party that really got out of control. And why did it get out of control? Because you invited that skank, Brandy, and drunk face Kim to the party. Now, all of a sudden, Brandy thinks that she owns Kim. And Kim is taking drugs that she shouldn't be, because she's already an alcoholic. Okay, so she's already got an addictive personality. Now, apparently her ex-husband that is unfortunately dying, she is staying with her and gave her something that made her get all loopy. And she got loopy, but she got loopy in a mean kind of way. So now all of a sudden Brandy is her best friend, Kim's best friend. And Kyle, who is Kim's sister, those of you who follow, come on, you know who I'm talking about. At least I'm getting the names now. Kyle was trying to figure out what the hell is going on with my sister. Let me talk to my sister. But here come Brandy. No, you can't talk to her. No, you like literally blocking her from going near her own sister. And Kyle is like, what the hell are you doing? And no, she don't want to talk to you and blah, blah, blah. People, I have just about had enough of Brandy. I used to feel sorry for her ass. No, no, no. No, you can't feel sorry for her anymore. And if she, because when she drinks, she gets mean. She's a mean drunk. She starts spouting out curse words. I mean, she drops the F-bomb like it's just regular vocabulary, which it is. It's regular vocabulary for her. But yet she's going to try to figure out why people don't like her. First of all, you throwing drinks in people's faces that you just met, by the way. You throwing drinks in Eileen Davidson's face. Lisa don't want to have nothing to do with you because you backstabbed her more than enough times. Kyle now really doesn't want to have anything to do with you because you are preventing her from talking to her own sister. Kim is not Brandy's sister. Kim is Kyle's sister. And Kim is so damn drunk or high or whatever that she doesn't even realize what Brandy is doing. But she loves Brandy. She's one of those I love you types when they get drunk, you know, I love you, man. That kind of a drunk. She's that kind of a person. So when she's on something, high or drunk or whatever, she gets that way. And the worst person that you could be I love you, man, to is Brandy. Seriously? Can we also talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta? I just need to mention one thing. Nene, I have been seeing a whole bunch of posts of Nene on my Facebook. She really thinks she is all that in a bag of chips. She really does. And she's always talking about, they love talking about me, and they love talking about me, and Cynthia loves talking about me. Well, you talking about Cynthia more than Cynthia talking about you, because you posting, every post that Nene posts has something to do with Cynthia needs to get a life, and Cynthia needs to do that. Why do you care what Cynthia does? You supposed to be a rich bitch. You supposed to not give a shit. So why are you all on Cynthia's ass? I don't understand. I don't see Cynthia posting anything about you, but you sure as hell posting a whole bunch of shit about Cynthia. But and you swear that it's, you know, Cynthia, the only reason why Cynthia has a storyline is because of me. And it's bitch, bye. Go away. And take that godforsaken raggedy ass wig off your head. Please, can you please? Please, can you please? Because as rich a bitch as she claims to be, surely you can get a better headpiece. Surely you can. Because the stuff that is on her head lately, okay, that's all I wanted to talk about Atlanta. I've said my piece on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, And tonight is Empire. Please, some people tell me they are watching Empire because that is my show. I know Monica the Diva is watching Empire because we spoke about it. Yes, Empire is the ish, honey. And thank you, Jesus, that it's not on Thursday against Scandal, because you know Scandal starts tomorrow. You know that, right? Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder. Oh, and you know, Monday night I stayed up and watched all of my Breaking Bad marathon. I didn't go to sleep at the time I'm supposed to go to sleep and then, you know, DVR the rest of the episodes. No, because I knew Tuesday we weren't going anywhere. So I watched the whole marathon. That show, can I just say? And Gus is by, but the way he died, ooh, wow, is all I have to say. But then, I don't know if Walter said it for him to break up with, I think her name was Angela, because my boy, what is his name? Damn it. Pinkman. What is his first name? Oh my God. Pinkman. Well, his last name is Pinkman. I know that. Tommy, Tony, David. What the hell is his first name? Well, Pinkman is kind of, you know, not living with or was living with Angela and her little boy, but you know, they had a little nice kind of a relationship thing going where he was very protective of her and he was taking care of her and her son and all of this. And then here comes Walter. I think he meant it honestly. I really don't think he had an underlying, you know, something malicious under it. But he was questioning Pinkman. What the fuck is his name? I hate when I get a brain fart like this. I'm watching the show. I love the show. And I'm crushing on him. And and all of a sudden, I don't remember his name. I mean, Aaron Paul is the actor's name. But something Pinkman, Dennis, Danny, Donnie, Johnny, Jake. I can't remember the character's name. That's a sad damn shame. In any event, because you're getting old, Nancy. At least I remembered his last name, Pinkman, so you'll know who I'm talking about. They you know, they're cooking again. So, and they're using a house, somebody's house, who's supposed to be fumigated, but it's not really being fumigated. They're using the house to cook. And they were watching television, some kind of Three Stooges show. And you know, they were kind of like bonding, and Walter was asking him, so, you know, how, you know, thank you for inviting me over to dinner, and I saw how she's looking at you. And he was like, really? Do you think and he goes, oh yeah, she's got a thing for you. And you know, he was talking about, you know, the responsibility, and it's nice to have a family, and you could see on Pinkman's face as Walter was talking about it, that he automatically realized, well, this would be a responsibility. This is a huge responsibility to take care of a ready-made family, and I think he realized he wasn't ready for it. So then the next day, he told Walt that he broke up with her, and I was like, oh, why did he do that? He was kind of happy. Now, he was always in love with the one who died, the one with the dark hair. As soon as I saw her, as soon as she stepped on the screen, I'm like, that's his chick right there. Because she was kind of goth and very sexy and very, you know, aloof, but come hither kind of a thing. Yeah, and she had dark hair and would wear red lipstick. And as soon as I saw her step on the screen, I'm like, that's who he's going to go for. And sure enough. But this young lady he had met at the you know, like AA meetings that he was going to, but he wasn't really going for no AA meetings. He was really going to grab some potential people to sell his meth to. And he eventually told everybody that too, because he was selling the meth to her. And then something happened. Oh, her other little brother was in a gang who was Pinkman's like competition, because they were selling Pinkman's stuff, but on another corner. And Pinkman told one of his boys, why don't you just go scope that corner? And they found out and they killed it. And the little boy, Angela's little brother, killed that guy. So Pinkman got all upset. I mean, it's a whole thing. It is a whole thing. I am so involved in this show. It's a shame. It's a shame. Okay, we're going on almost half an hour and I'm just rattling off. So that is it. This is Lips of the Day, Look of the Day. Red is the color of the day. And that's basically it, people. That is basically it in a nutshell. I'm tired. And it's not a physical kind of tired. I'm just tired of what I'm going through at work. That's really what it is. I'm fed up. Oh, before I go, because I just thought about it. Monica the Diva, I watch her. You know that the second you put up a video, I'm watching it, right? Well, her last video, she was doing, what was it? She was doing stuff that she wanted to use up, like, by the end of 2015. And she was talking about one of her physician's formula blushes. And I don't remember what color she had. But my color is warm. My Happy Booster. This is what my Happy Booster looks like. Hold on. I'm always trying to open it the wrong way. This one is what mine looks like. This is in the color warm. And I know you didn't have warm. You had another color. But when you showed yours, I was like, oh, I haven't worn mine in a long time. So this is what is on my cheeks today. So thank you, Monica. You giving me such great ideas. I know the stuff that you're showing you want to get rid of, but I don't know if I'll ever be getting rid of this blush, but it's on my cheeks today. You reminded me that I had it, because now, people, I'm realizing that I have so many blushes. So many of them that I don't even remember what I have. So that's just that upon that. Okay, people. So I'm blabbering on because I didn't see you yesterday, and here I am today, and we had a lot of catching up to do. And that's just that upon that. But now this headband is really squeezing my brain, so I really have to go before it starts to give me a headache. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Oh, look what it is. Let me know what you think of my hot passion. If you type up hot passion for my videos, you'll see about 5 or 6 of them I've done. I love hot passion, as you'll obviously tell. So yeah, this is hot passion, CoverGirl lip perfection. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, I'll let you know how things go tomorrow. All right, I love you now. Bye.